Just hosing them down with pepper spray. Hosing them down. Yeah, get it. Yeah! There's madness going around in Portland. A federal officer making an arrest at a Portland federal courthouse was swarmed and attacked. The suspect gets away. Antifa accounts are praising this and encouraging others to do the same. And then I'm going to show you the video of them attempting to burn down that exact federal courthouse. Now I'm going to show you the video of them trying to burn it down. I want you to comment below if you think the feds should start coming in and making mass arrests on these Antifa terrorist thugs. This is why Trump needed to send the feds in to protect federal buildings. It's well within the rights of the federal government to protect the federal buildings. Now, the Democrats, on the other hand, do not want the feds to step in and put this madness to an end. They do not want it. These people are actually really bad at trying to start fires and burn down buildings. They're actually really bad at it, surprisingly enough. But I guess when they're rampaging for months straight, I guess eventually they get, one or two buildings burnt down. But I mean, come on, it can't be that hard. What are they doing with these umbrellas? Alright, I'm gonna mute this part only because this guy is yelling and screaming massive obscenities beyond belief. I think he was actually spraying hand sanitizer on the building and trying to light the hand sanitizer up. Like that would, I don't know, like that would actually light the house on fire, but it looks like it just made like a nice, cute little blue stream of fire. But I'll give you a little clip of the guy yelling. Alright, it ended. So the press secretary responded to what was happening in Portland, that it's becoming the new CHOP.
People will do what they do. The Trump administration urges state and local officials to work cooperatively to restore law and order. Operation Legend is a great example of this. At the governor's request, we went into Kansas City and surged the area with federal assets, FBI, DEA, ATF, and U.S. Marshals. This was named after Legend Taliaferro, a 4-year-old young boy who lost his life and was shot in his bed tragically. This has been a successful operation that has been waged in his name, including the arrest of wanted fugitives. Similarly, President Trump is taking action in Portland, even though you have a Democrat mayor and Democrat governor unwilling to work with us in this situation. We are surging resources, along with Secretary Wolf at DHS, and augmenting the Federal Protective Service to safeguard federal property. The bottom line is that this president stands with law and order, which leads to peace, and we will not allow Portland to become the new CHOP like what we saw in Seattle. And with that, I'll take questions. John.
So, it also looks like Seattle police have been making some arrests. I just want to share this video with you guys as well. Just hosing them down with pepper spray. Hosing them down. Yeah, get it. Yeah! there needs to be mass arrests of these clowns. They are dangerous, they are violent, and they are terrorists. And it's absolutely sickening to watch Democrat leaders, Democrat politicians, mayors, governors, Congress people coming out in full support of these terrorists, not allowing the police to do their job, not allowing the feds to do their jobs. And guess what? Over 70% of Americans do not support the defunding of the police, which means that they actually want law and order. This is going to be a massive losing issue for the Democrats coming forward. They've gone so far radical, it's normally, back in the day, a few years ago, you can have a debate with a Democrat and you can have respectful disagreements just because people have different ways of how they see fit of how things should be run. Now, look at this guy, looks like the Predator. Look at that hair. It's like 10 heads of hair on one head. Absolutely insane. These people, it's turned into just a serious mental illness that just clearly wants death and destruction in this country. And if you're somebody who doesn't want death and destruction in this country, then you're a Republican and you better be voting Trump. Because if you want death and destruction, odds are you're a Democrat. 100% the odds are you're a Democrat. Yeah, 70% oppose defunding the police campaign. This is good for Trump. And I want to know if you guys support the police or not. Let me know in the comments below. If you support my show and want to help support me financially, the left has been actively trying to destroy my life financially. So if you can please join my Patreon, patreon.com/Joey Salas. A link should be in the description. If you can become a Patreon and contribute any amount, that will go a long way to help me out. Thank you so much.